number one.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's part of our meeting.
Okay.
Sorry, my apologies.
Okay. So the I wasn't aware, number one, that product, the briquettes, the Altosid existed, and number two, wasn't aware that we
Hand
would
those out.
hand those out. So might be a good idea to do a little more public awareness on our Facebook and webpage about that. Just make people aware. And I think people would be as part of that, I think people would understand the logic of why we've chosen to take that stance as opposed to fogging. And, I think people always appreciate the fact that, number one, we're aware that there are a lot of mosquitoes this year, but number two, we want to address the issue in a safe and environmentally friendly way as we can. And we certainly don't need to be killing any bees.
Yeah, I didn't know it actually kills birds too. When they eat the bugs, they have to spray on them.
Oh, really?
I just looked up quite a bit of stuff. It's kind of,
So-
I was not in favor of not spraying because I don't like mosquitoes, but it's probably more harmful than good, actually.
So yeah, I think this all makes sense, and, just a matter of education and awareness, and
Mhm.
be a great thing to talk about on our Facebook and
Get it out
webpage.
there, yeah.
Any other questions for Matt regarding mosquito fogging? Okay, if not, we'll move on to agenda item 2, which is Elcon invoices. We have invoices totaling $2,966.89. Mr. Stiles?
Okay, so we had 3 invoices today. Water treatment plant, we did some fixture replacement, some LED things there, and that was at $1,214.04. We had Elcon come out and work on some soft starts for the treatment plant, water treatment plant blowers. Some work on that. That one totaled up $1,573, and then we also had just some regular equipment that we had to pick up, things for the pool, the park, the sewer department, water sewer department. So pretty basic stuff there, $179.85.
Okay, are there any questions regarding the Elcon invoices? Hearing none, I'd accept a motion to approve the invoices for payment.
I'll make a motion.
Councilman McCarty moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Councilman Driggers seconds. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Abstain? Opposed? Motion carries. The invoices are approved for payment. Is there any other business items we need to address? Okay. We'll now move on to agenda item F, board appointments. There are no board appointments today. We will go now to the city administrator's report. Mr. Stiles.
Thank you, sir. So League of Municipalities Conference is coming up October 9th through 11th in Topeka. I don't know how that normally goes, who attends that, but if you're interested in attending that, please let me know. We'll do a registration and hotel book as one. We can do that as one through the city stuff. ARPA funds, we've received our first payment of the ARPA funds, $213,602.90. Came in July 9th, the end of last week, I guess, or the week before. And then the second payment will be coming in the next year in July 22. So $427,205.80. As we talked about before, it has limited uses, so we're going to have to work through what we're going to do with that. We've tentatively talked about the sewer project being paid for with those funds. We've also got some water things that we can do as well. Trailgate party, dedicated the trail, had a good attendance there, 30 people. I think that went really well, and we're still adding some signs and crosswalk stuff to that. Great trail, still getting used a lot. Fiber project, they are moving forward on that. I think they've been delayed with weather, so I don't know if they're going to hit their July date. End of July is coming very quickly, and I'm not sure they're going to be finished, but we'll see. Water quality stuff. So we've had this, we're actually finishing up our 7th week of dealing with high levels of blue-green algae and iron and manganese in the water. So we treat all that and it goes out safe, but it takes a lot to treat those things. And so we've been going through a lot of chemicals with that too. So you'll be probably seeing some more orders for some things that we've had to treat that to make sure it was in good quality. Also, consequently, we're having a meeting Friday with the water office to start the negotiation process for the contract for the next 40 years to have access to water from the reservoir. So we're going to bring up the fact that how much it's been costing us and the quality issues we've had with that to see if we can get a little bit of price relief with that. So community plaza project, city crew's been working on that. You can kind of see them over there. They've been digging out some stuff, large chunks of basement and some other old cisterns and things like that. We've been repacking it, working with EBH on how we're going to get the parking done and some grade issues. We're still bouncing around a little bit on what the spray park features are going to look like. So that's still kind of in the works. We're going to revise our timeline on that too, once we can get it kind of finalized and nailed down. KPP bills attached there. You can kind of see that. I've been doing a tracking sheet so you can kind of know what we've been paying in surcharges and what we've been collecting. Of course, there was a delay from when we put it on to when we started collecting, so it's always going to be kind of coming up from behind. Met with a group yesterday from KPP and the Metropolitan Energy Center about grants for electric vehicles. I think we'll be maybe looking at having KPP maybe actually be putting together a group application with KPP members so that we have a better mix of things that could potentially be going there. So looks like that was, I mean, the grant cycle's passed for this year, but we're looking at next year. So it'd be kind of the end of the year probably by the time we get that put in. And then I have a couple other things. We have, of course, we have the parade today. So if you're interested in being in the parade, I think I've talked to Renee and Lou about that. I don't know, Barney, if you're planning on.
I sent you an email.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're working. So
working, yeah.
but we'll be out on the parade. We'll be throwing candy. It'll be fun. Always look forward to the fair being in town. There's a lot going on with that, and we're actually probably going to be closing the swimming pool, just so people know, a little bit early on Friday and Saturday, because the demolition derby creates a lot of dust and noise, and maybe not the best for the pool. So that's going on. And I also wanted to tell everybody about a new business we've got coming into town. The Builders Center is planning on opening. They bought the old Reimer building out on Orchard Drive, kind of south of Sonic there. They bought that building, and they're planning on a soft launch the second week of August 9th. They're kind of working on getting their inventory together, but they're really excited to be here in Hillsboro. They've got building permits and everything submitted, and we're actually doing a fence hearing for them to get a variance on their fence stuff. So their summer hours, according to John, is going to be Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 5, and Sunday, noon to 5. So they're excited to be here. Of course, building center's got lumber and appliances and all kinds of things, kind of fills a gap for us here in town. We're real excited to have them. We've been working with them for a few months now. So it's pretty exciting to add another business out there and fill a building and fill a real need in the community. So we're excited for them to come in. So go out and check them out that second week of August and try to support that new business out there. So I don't know if you have anything to add about the Builders Center. Lee, we've been working with them.
You know, it's their concept is to branch out, you know, into other locations as they look forward to the future. But they really felt like Hillsboro was the first place to launch that remote effort, and because it's 10 miles away, but their market studies have shown that a lot of people from Hillsboro aren't necessarily going to Marion, although they do have a decent number of Hillsboro people shopping over there today. You know, we still see a lot of people and a lot of business leakage going, you know, Wichita, Newton, McPherson, Hutch, Salina. And this will help plug that gap, because people that are going out of town for lumber and building materials, probably that isn't the only thing they're spending their money on when they're out of town. So This is a big deal for Hillsboro, and we're very appreciative of the Wheeler family choosing Hillsboro for their first remote location, and very excited there. They're very excited to become part of our community as well. So we just want to really welcome them and thank them for the confidence that they've shown in Hillsboro to invest their money here.
That's everything I had, sir.
Okay. Any questions for Matt? Updates on hiring. You've got several positions I think you've been working on.
Yeah, we've got a couple people. Well, actually, Mary Johnson just started with us in the front desk here yesterday. So if you can go and say hi to Mary. We've also got 2 positions open in water and sewer, and we filled one, Caleb Spencer, who's one of our local guy. He was a firefighter. He's gonna fill one of those, and then we're doing interviews for the other position here. We did one yesterday or Monday and 2 more tomorrow. So a few there. And then we still have an open position for accounts payable and payroll. It's accounts payable, payroll clerk. It's 3/4 time, but it is a benefited position. So if you know anybody who's interested and has experience with accounts payable or payroll, I'll be happy to get their application. Haven't had a ton on that one, so I need some more applications, and that should get us up to staff, I think, hopefully. It's been kind of a long row on that one.
You might also want to mention we have a backup driver on the trash truck this week.
Yes, we do. We have a backup driver. Our normal driver's on vacation, and so we're just asking people to be patient. Things haven't been picked up quite at the same time as they normally are. I think we got kind of late in the day yesterday with some folks, but we do get it picked up. Make sure you just leave it out as long as you can. And then if it didn't get picked up on your day, you can leave it out and give us a call and we'll pick it up the next day. But we're trying to get everybody picked up as quick as we can.
So yeah, just be patient. I saw him out early this morning after it. So
we get going early and we try to keep it going, but new people on the route, sometimes takes a little longer.
sure. Okay. Thank you for that report. Appreciate it. We've got a lot of great things going on, and one other question regarding our strategic plan.
Mhm.
You still got that out for your graphics guy to dress up?
We're working on getting that all dressed up and hopefully have that back for you in August.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. And we've had an opportunity, Matt and I were at HDC last Friday and had a chance to go over it with them, our strategic plan. So I think it really dovetails well with other groups and organizations in Hillsboro. And we're also seeing some movement in some of the areas like childcare.
Mhm.
There's some things that are starting to pop up there that are maybe going to get past the talking stage pretty quick. So we're excited about that. So anyway, okay, it's now agenda item H, council comments. Councilman Gehring.
I don't have any today.
Okay. Councilman McCarty. Councilman Driggers.
Nothing today.
Nothing all the way from Pennsylvania, huh?
Nothing all the way from Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, so we're giving you the opportunity to give the 30,000-foot view or the maybe the 1,500-mile view. I don't know which way it is. But anyway, we're glad that you could join us and appreciate you taking time to be here, all of you today, so we could address those. We really needed to get those invoices paid, so get those checks approved. So we appreciate that. Is there any other business that needs to come before the council? Hearing none, we will adjourn our meeting. Thank you very much, everyone.